Oh god, that's a lot of them. That's a lot. I did not realize there'd be so many right there. Let's have a singularity right there. Oh boy, that was a lot of them. Oh boy, that's a fusion. Oh god, this is really bad. We're going, folks. We're leaving. Rex, what are your thoughts on our recruitment of the good doctor?
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good? He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
Okay, but now we know it is, so yes, let's keep going.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
So Rex was a raider, literally a mercenary raider before joining us. Not exactly a stellar reputation for him, but he's on our side now, I guess.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
We already went over this stuff, I believe.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams, how you doing down here?
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
Of course. She's jealous of Liara.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They're like right in this room and they can probably hear you talking about them right now.
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You know, she does make a point. I mean, if they were, say if Rex was still being a rogue agent for, like a double agent for Saren, he could sabotage the ship and probably destroy it from within and kill all of us with it. That's not actually a bad point. But we have to put on the brave face and not be racist and stuff here, so...
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
And because you feel that way about humans, and you feel that you would much rather throw another race under the bus, like the Asari or Krogan or whatever, than see humans suffer, you assume other races feel the same way. And you know what? She does have a point. Most of the races do tend to kind of feel that way and stick together, so she's not actually entirely wrong here. But it's not the right way to think, and it's not something that we could condone on our ship when we have to work with other people, other races.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
You're lucky. I lost my family on Mindoir. Are you related to anyone I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. I read about Mindoir. The Alliance screwed the pooch on that one. Should have had a bigger garrison. Is that why you're out here? To take the fight to the pirates?
In a way, I suppose we are, but also just... I'd say it's more than just that.
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold breaking.
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one I know who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh, Lord. You went to the Makapog boot camp, too? Yeah. Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Oh, what about me? No, sorry, Ashley, I've got my heart set on a different girl, or maybe girl's not the right term, considering that she's monogendered. But yes, thank you. Go give Garrus a kiss.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
I already did, actually, so, just saying, I can tell you all about it. Well, at least I can tell you all about how the Asari get on. I mean, I guess we don't really know the specifics, but we learned quite a lot from that last conversation. But, don't be mean, Ashley.
I don't think she's used to teasing, good-natured or otherwise.
No fun, Commander. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Garrus, my man, my bro, what do you think?
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
I was gonna say, he probably doesn't approve with you running around with a Spectre because we don't really abide by the law. So, Garrus was going to possibly be a Spectre?
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Sounds like his dad had kind of the right idea, honestly. In terms of wanting him to abide by the laws and such. Inevitably, when you have people who can abuse power, they will abuse power. It doesn't mean that necessarily all of them will, but certainly some of them will. Probably have some stuff we can do as far as upgrading our allies and stuff. I'm going to go through my companion's equipment real quick. Probably doing this mostly off screen because it'll take a while and I want to have time to think about stuff and look at each companion and their skills, like what they're really good at, and then pick a weapon for them that's going to be appropriate for what their class is good at using. And then we'll look at squad points after. So as I'm looking through some of these items, these Spectre Master Gear items, they're definitely the best things we need to be going for. Like, they're all 300, well, mostly 300 damage per second or higher. Really good heat sink capacity and accuracy rating. Like, they're just way better. They're also extraordinarily expensive. At least 200,000 credits each. Though we've already made 66,000 on that one, like, kind of early mission. Well, I guess, like, couple planets we've explored so far. So, I mean, we're getting there. But, yeah, I'll definitely want to save up for those and just kind of use what I have along the way, I suppose. I sold a whole bunch of stuff here. Like, everything that was under rank 3, I just kind of sold it because it wasn't really worth keeping around. We got a whole bunch of rank 4 stuff that was forwarded to me. I'm not sure why it was forwarded, but when I opened my locker upstairs, it was forwarded to me. Unfortunately, I can't change my squad powers from here. I don't know if there's a way I can actually do that. I'd like to be able to change my squad powers on the ship here and level them up on the ship and not have to do it whenever I take them out, but that seems like I can't really do that, so I can do Shepard, though, at least, so that's something, I suppose. Our charm is already maxed out, so I see no reason not to get the advanced version of throw. What's the master version? 6 meters versus 5 meters. I guess I can throw more people. If they're in the radius, I can throw more of them. 40-second recharge time. Versus 50. I mean, it's not that big. I can do advanced lift, too. Might as well get that as well. Bigger field. Better recharge time. Okay. Warp, I can do that, too. 8 damage per second, and lowers their damage protection by 60%. Okay. No reason to not do that. I want to get to medium armor pretty soon here, which means doing assault training. Let's at least get the advanced Unity skill, though. Spectre training is also really, really good. Should I just max this out? It's not that big of a deal. So maybe I'll do... This increases the range, the radius of it and everything by level. At max level, it doubles the radius, which is pretty good. We can suck in more people and stuff. That's going to be great. The barrier does get pretty big increases later on. Like, it goes from 400 all the way up to 700, and then 1,000 points of damage absorption. Lasts 23 seconds and a recharge time of 40 seconds. I bet with enough cooldown reduction, you could get that to be like up all the time pretty much. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, let's do some assault training, just kind of general weapon damage and melee damage. Adrenaline burst would be nice too, that way we can reset our talents to use them again. And this will eventually unlock the armor point as well, yes. And then we can put some into technical armor. And a couple more levels, and we can open up medium armor. That'll be nice. Be a nice boost for us. I did go ahead and equip the heavy armor. We had the Krogan heavy armor onto Rex. So he's got that. It's not showing on him right now. He has his normal red armor on right now, but it is like a darker, kind of grayish armor. As for like Garrus, I don't really know what to put on him because I don't know what his specialties are, and kind of same for Caden, but we have a decent amount of items that I can look through and use on whoever. This is, holy crap, this is way better than mine. Let's put that on, sure. This is also a massive improvement, so yes, please. What about this one? Less of an improvement. The Firestorm is way better. What about the Storm? No, the Firestorm for sure. Pistols? Didn't get a pistol, I guess. This is a little bit, well, it's a little bit better, but it has very bad heatsink. Maybe I could... Now, I'll just use this one, I guess. What do I want to put in this radioactive round? No, I don't want the cooldown reduction. We'll do, I don't really have anything else, actually. Chemical rounds are okay, I guess. It's toxic damage and damage per second, so... I guess it's fine. Like, it should do some damage that bypasses their shields and stuff, too, and plus it does damage over time, so if we don't kill them immediately, it might kill them from the damage over time. That's fine, we'll try that for now. And then let's put some stuff into our other pieces. This has, what? Heat sink? That's fine. This we can do probably hammerhead rounds. Oh, I can't do that here. Let's do hammerhead rounds in this thing. More weapon force. We can knock people on their asses. That'd be kind of cool. And then maybe just a heat sink for this so we can shoot longer. Pistol, this is fine for now. I do use this quite a bit, actually. Combat scanner is fine for that. I'm not sure if the combat scanner works when we're not using that weapon. I guess probably not, but would be nice if it did. This is the sniper rifle. I guess the improved sight doesn't really do anything because this is a sniper rifle, so that accuracy rating probably is more beneficial for our companions, maybe? I don't know. We'll look at the other people's stuff when we're out and about. We'll look at their gear once we look at their skills, and I see what I want to do as far as their level ups, if I want to like invest into a certain weapon on them. Because some of them have different classes, so they can do different weapons more efficiently, I guess. Okay, so we're getting Asari writings, we have 10 of those to find total. I have 2 already. Those are the Asari matriarchs writings that we're getting randomly. Terrain insignias, need a whole bunch of those. And we're also getting minerals. I'm assuming we get all this stuff, we'll get a bonus. We've got almost all the gases at least. No heavy metals yet though. Right, we found the dead bodies of the men that were serving under Admiral Kahoku, so we should return to the Citadel and talk to him back up in the council chambers at some point. I'm sure we'll go back to the Citadel normally through the regular missions. Let's see here. The next part we were supposed to do as far as the main quest was go to Novaria to investigate the reports on the Geth on that world. But also we had the possibility of going to Pharos to see why the colony was attacked. Okay, either one of those is fine for our main mission. Could do some side missions though, that are not like collection stuff. I mean, I guess we'll get those over time, right? Find the freighter in Faranata system of the Hades Gamma cluster and make your way to the biotics on board. This is the first non-like collectible quest, I guess. Right? Because all these other ones are, yeah, like find things that we're gonna find normally as we explore stuff. This is going to take us to Faranata of the Hades Gamma cluster. Let's try that. Faranata Hades Gamma cluster. Why couldn't they have had an elevator going up to the top floor? I have to walk the stairs every time. I guess we get our cardio in, right? I guess because that's where the meeting room is at. Okay, that is Theorem. Let's check to make... Oh, hello. Metallic asteroid. Survey. Look at that, heavy metals. We found platinum. Okay, and that should be everything. We already did Sparta, so that's everything in the Artemis Tau cluster. We can zoom out. And there's Novaria. There's an asteroid. So there's Novaria and Pharos. This is the main quest, but let's go to something a bit different. Hades Gamma, that's where we're supposed to go, right? It's right next door, might as well. That was in the Faranata system. Well, let me explore the Antia system real quick. There's actually 3 systems there's 3 clusters within the Hades, or no, there's 3 systems within the Hades Gamma cluster, right. So let's explore these real quick. We'll just go around clockwise, that way I don't forget one. Okay, Hunidor. You have nothing particularly interesting. What is next? Vemel. Rare element of uranium. Trebin. Modest terrestrial world with an atmosphere composed of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of nickel and deposits of silver. Trebin's environment is relatively mild, but the scarcity of water or similar enabling substances has prevented the development of any biosphere. Exogeny Corp recently performed a test impact of a single water-ice comet into the surface, the first step of a long-term plan to thicken the atmosphere and introduce water to the environment. A survey team is on the surface monitoring the geological and meteorological effects of the test impact. Most of the water released is still in the form of atmospheric vapor, but thick cloud banks have formed. There is every indication that this arid world will soon see its first rain. The survey team's progress has been hampered by frequent mechanical or computer failures in their GPS satellites. Okay. I wonder what's going on. Let's take out someone beside Rex. I still want Caden for the lockpicking, but let's try Liara. She should be a biotic, and that's good. We'll see what other skills she has and see what we can equip her with as far as weapons go. Okay, so we have an anomaly, the research base, debris, and another anomaly. All right, let's just go around here like this, I guess. Actually, two different things we can investigate over here. Oh, one's a Thresher Maw, though, of course. You following me? Oh my god, it is. It's following me. Ah! Stop following me. Oh, that really hurts. Oh my god. Freaking hurt, man. I can't shoot while it's doing this, while it's repairing. Oh, no! $3,000 credits and a whole bunch of experience. Nice. Those are rather tough, though. And what do we have here? Artifact. Terrain insignia. There are no signs of any survivors. The pod is empty except for a small tired flag marked with the Nimides colony insignia. Right. We also should assign points for Liara and see what she's, like, good for in terms of stuff. Oh, we have a bunch for Caden as well. Right. Let's just go ahead and get this maxed out. I want this maxed out, so yeah. And otherwise, I'd like to unlock your lift. And you are mostly good at pistols, so why don't we just go ahead and max out your pistol stuff, and then we'll give you a good pistol. You can be our second best pistol guy, I guess. Neural Shock's kind of nice too. It knocks him out for a second. It's kind of nice. Also inflicts toxin damage. But let's do another lift, maybe? We can not get there all the way, but we can increase your throw, and then we can put next level, unlock lift, and we can get you some lift. Liara, we have a lot of points. Holy crap, 38 points for you. So, you are a Asari scientist, yet another unique class. And you've got first aid and electronics, which is nice, but no decryption. So I honestly feel like Caden's going to be with me every single mission because he has those 2 skills plus first aid. He has too many useful talents. Like, I don't care as much about my companion's ability to do, like, shooting stuff because the AI is always going to be kind of bad at that, I feel like. It's never going to be anywhere near as good as I am. But their ability to give me crowd control that I can use and other spells, basically, that I can use is really, really good. So, yeah, I don't care about doing electronics or first aid for you because in both of these cases, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, this costs Metagel, right? So it's nice, but we should try to just not take the damage in the first place, I'd say. You do have, however, Warp and Singularity and Throw and Lift. These are all great skills. Asari Scientist, you can maximize your biotic abilities. Maybe you should be our first aid person. You have a lot of extra first aid recharge and healing, and you also have a lot of biotic stuff. Okay, so let's get you at least a point into barrier, maybe more. I could go all the way up to stasis just to have it unlocked. This is a really nice ability to have a temporary CC, just totally locks them down for 12.5 seconds. You can't damage them, but they also can't do anything. It's really, really good. But Throw, Warp, Singularity, yeah, these are all good. Lift. Warp. Singularity. And then do I want to pump up Singularity or Lift? Or I think Lift is one of the most useful, to be honest. Out of all the ones I've seen, because it's a long duration thing that just pulls them up in the air, and it's great. I mean, we lift them up in the air, and then we can just shoot them. We're almost to advanced throw, so go ahead and get that as well. Singularity is also really good. Bigger radius and better recharge time. Or I could go with Barrier and unlock Stasis. Yeah, well, let's do that. Having another tool I can use is always great. And this gives us more time on it per and better recharge time. I don't care at all about the electronics. So yeah, I think we just go with maxing out her various really good crowd control abilities, barrier, etc. This is a big boost in how much it absorbs. Keep her alive with that. 17 seconds, that's really a lot. Like, 17 seconds is a very long time. We're going to go for that next, I think. Okay, that works. Caden, you're done. Wanderer, you're done too. Okay. We'll do some codex reading as well, probably, after this mission, because we've got... I don't want to get too far behind on that, and we have a lot to read, I think. What do we have here? That looks like an area I can go into.
Where is everybody?
I guess we're going to find out. What kind of weapon do I have on right now? Let's use your new Tsunami. And Liara, it doesn't really matter what you use. We gotta give you something better than that, though. I think I have spare that are decent of this. What are you using? A really bad rank 1. Okay, so Caden's a pistol guy. Give you... I don't have any decent pistols, though. Unfortunately, Caden, you're now an assault rifle guy because I don't have any decent pistols yet. Liara, you're a whatever gal. It doesn't really matter what we give you. I want you using a shotgun, though. Here, be a safe from distance sniper rifle person. Use that. I'll worry about the mods and stuff when I have better weapons for them. Might be soon, actually. Okay, some metagel. I think we were already maxed out on that. Maybe not, because we got some bonus recently, right? Rail extension. Okay, I'm not gonna like look at every single thing I get when I'm out here, guys, because I don't want to be too annoying with it, but I do want to see what a rail extension does. More damage and less heat absorption. So higher DPS, but increases weapon overheating. Well, we're doing that. That's just a lot better. We're gonna do that for sure. Put that into our assault rifle for now. I use that the most, I feel like. It's the most versatile of all of our weapons. Like, you can't go wrong with a good assault rifle, you know? You just can't go wrong with an assault rifle.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Guess we should head to the excavation site then.
Ooh, nice, a Stinger pistol. Okay, well, in that case, that's much better. Okay, congratulations, Lieutenant Caden Alenko. You now have a decent weapon. We're gonna give you some, I don't even know, armor piercing. I guess we swap between which one we use. Or maybe I just want to do radioactive stuff for more cooldown reduction. Maybe I'll just do that for all my companions, have them use that. And then maybe a heat sink so you can fire longer. Or maybe sighting, maybe just improve sighting. So better accuracy, because I'm assuming that accuracy like really improves their personal accuracy. And then we also got some other stuff here too, right? Yeah, we got a nice assault rifle here, a Raptor 4. Sure, I'm cool with that. We'll give you a Raptor 4 assault rifle. And we'll do the same thing here. You're going to get some, if I have one, radioactive rounds. Just a rank 1. We'll look for better ones. Radioactive rounds and better sighting for more accuracy. Sure. Can't go wrong with a good assault rifle, Liara. Alright, so let's make sure you're on that. Yes, you're on your pistol, you're on your assault rifle. Very good. Not that wrong button. That was very loud, Shepard. Can I move? There we go. Probably nothing over here. I just wanted to see. Okay, yeah, it's just like a cargo hauling thingamajigger. Let's go. Alright, so anomaly, I guess. Oh wait, there's more over here. There's more here. Right, what's over here? Oh, we can go inside of here. Nah, just never mind. I lied, we're going in here. This is probably the primary, like, dungeon or whatever. Primary reason we're here. I was told I can adjust the FOV, by the way. I'm going to see if I can do that real quick. I didn't see anything in there about changing your FOV. Maybe it's in the configuration file somewhere, but there was nothing in there about it. I just think that zooming in like this is a bit much, especially since we're in the third person and all that. But whatever, it's fine. There are a lot of enemies in there, and there's some water coming out of here, but it's flowing in 2 different directions. That's a bit odd. Oh, do we have... Oh, we have a lot of husks out here. We want to maybe back up. I'd like you two to flank over here. Yeah, let's set up a firing squad here. I'm going to do a singularity right there. Just take them out as they come in. Let's do a lift onto... do a throw, maybe? If you could just step back for a second. And we're out. Try out our new shotgun. Liara, let's see some singularity in action there. And Shepard, you can do a lift here. And then we gotta swap back to our tsunami. Making sure we're not getting too close here. I'm starting to panic a little bit, honestly. Let's do shield overload, I guess. That's fine. I can do a warp. Liara can do a throw. Very nice. Nice job. Nice job.
Whatever alien technology the survey team unearthed must have turned them into mindless fanatics, machine cultists.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
Okay, that was a beautiful sight. You have to admit that was very, very nice. That was, you know, shooting fish in a barrel pretty much, or in this case, shooting husks in a barrel. Husks in a hallway. There we go. Like shooting husks in a hallway. A thunder assault rifle and another tsunami. Cool. Well, we're getting some nice upgrades in here at least. I don't see any more enemies in the minimap, so I'm gonna go back into this mode. That way I can see stuff a bit better when I'm exploring. Oh, come on. Come on now. Ooh, an Avenger. Raptor. These are all just things we can blow up. This would be the idea, like you come in here and you blow stuff up and all that, but I think it's much safer and more effective to just put them into a hallway where they kind of run around mindlessly and, because their pathing is weird. Oh god, that's a lot of them. That's a lot. I did not realize there'd be so many right there. Let's have a singularity right there. Oh boy, that was a lot of them. And let's have... Oh boy, that's a fusion. Oh god, this is really bad. We're going, folks. We're leaving. Come with me. Come this way. Retreat. Retreat. We're going. Come back. Okay, this is fine. We're still going. It'll work. another singularity going over here. That should get a couple of them, hopefully. Why to get this one, actually the closer one here. Yeah, let's get a lift or something on him to make sure he doesn't get too close. Y'all are getting a little close here. Another singularity there.
Miniature deployed.
Oh, they're gonna do that. It's not good. We gotta crowd control that guy. Let's get a throw on you. Get the hell out of here. I don't think so. Warp. Lift. Oh, it's not looking good, folks. It's not looking good here. Stasis. Not sure what I can do about that. Brace for impact. Okay. Yep, everybody took a big hit there, but we lived. It's okay. I think we do this. We do this. Yeah, do that. What did we just do? I have no idea what that was. You get out of here. That's not the one I want to throw. That's fine, though. Just lift this one. Liara, no! You'll be fine. You shot Liara, it's okay. She'll be okay. Choose Unity.
I'm ready.
You're not ready. Okay, you're on the ground. Okay. That accounts for all of the Exogeny survey team. They were converted to cybernetic husks by devices similar to those used by the Geth on Eden Prime. How they came to be buried on a frontier world so far from Geth territory is a mystery. Okay, well that went pretty well, I think.
Secured.
So we shouldn't find any more enemies. That was a bit of a surprise, I'm not gonna lie. Didn't see them until we opened the door, and then they were just all there. But I feel like we did pretty well. Only had one person go down, and they were okay afterwards. Do we have more stuff in here? Surely there's more loot, right? More loot to be had? Yes. Loot in the rooms. Oh yeah, just a whole bunch of dragon's teeth, as some people call them, to turn these guys into husks. From what Liara said, it seems like the implication is that they are still somewhat not sentient, but they still have some form of, like, awful, terrible consciousness, even in that state. Which is terrifying. When you think about zombies, typically, you think about, like, they're just totally gone. There's no sludge canister. Oh, there's stuff in here, okay. Polaris 4 biotic amp. Don't see a whole lot of biotic amps, that's kind of cool. Have to check that out, see if it's any better. But yeah, you don't see them as having any kind of consciousness. You don't really feel bad for hurting them or killing them. I mean, you still have to, like, either way. It's not like you really have a choice. But if they can still experience all the horror and agony of what is happening to them, even though it might not be the same level of consciousness they used to have, it'd be awful to have any remaining level of, I don't know, being at all in that state. It'd be terrible. Okay, well, I feel like that went pretty well. All things considered, that should be done then. And, right, we have 2 places left to go, over here and then down there. I guess we'll go to that one up there, which is a ways away.